My son came home from school last week with a drawing that unsettled me deeply. His teacher also called, and she was concerned. She said the picture was disturbing. The picture showed a woman lying in bed, her eyes wide open, staring blankly, and blood smeared all over the pillow beneath her head. And underneath the drawing, my son had written the simple phrase, "She watches me while I sleep." When I asked him about it, he confidently said that the woman was from the Red House. We don't live near any red house, and never have I tried to dismiss it as a child's imagination. But that night, I asked again, "Son, when do you see this lady?" I asked. He looked up with those big eyes and said, "Sometimes I visit her in my dreams. But I am not sure it is a dream because I always wake up with dirt on my feet." I laughed nervously, but the next morning I saw the mud stains on his bed sheets for real. Without waiting any longer, I decided to show the drawing to the police, just in case. To my surprise, the officers didn't dismiss it. Instead, one officer went pale and quietly pulled out an old missing persons file. The woman in the drawing was Amanda Greer. She disappeared 14 years ago and was last seen near a hiking trail behind our neighborhood. To my surprise, her body was never found until recently. Police dogs had discovered disturbed soil behind an abandoned red shed. They dug carefully and found Amanda. She was lying exactly as in the drawing my son made, eyes wide open, blood on the pillow. But the most chilling part? Forensics confirmed the burial was recent, no more than 2 weeks ago. Amanda's disappearance wasn't solved 14 years ago. Someone had kept her hidden, alive or dead. And inside her fingernails, a DNA that shocked the entire department. It matched the lead detective on the case. The detective was a man named Daniel Shaw. He was a calm, composed, and a respectable detective. He was known as a dedicated officer with no criminal record. He was an only child, or so everyone thought. But when his background was checked in detail, it turned out Daniel was born through IVF. His parents had undergone fertility treatment, frozen embryos implanted years apart. He had a twin brother, 5 months older, raised by another family across the country. No one had known, not Daniel, not his colleagues. So who killed Amanda? Detective Shaw, the twin no one knew existed? And how did my son know where she was? Why did he draw her? Before she was even found. This morning, he made another drawing, a new one. It shows 2 men standing over a body. One is crying, the other is smiling. And at the bottom, he wrote, "It's not over." Subscribe to Mystery Minds Investigate, because the next victim might already be drawn. Follow for part 2.